20th, 2012, and we're doing another video. Now I'm at Starbucks using their Wi-Fi, hoping that I'll get a better recording this time. Anyway, I don't think I can convey to people, or I ever will be able to, how much 30 years of work has been totally crapped on. And all my videos tell you who did it and why they did it. The media, the governments, or the different authority figures that I went to try and claim civil rights violations, they have a way of getting out of anything they want. They destroy a person's morale, they destroy a person's motivation, they create depression for people, especially for people like me. I've always been a researcher. I search my own, I search on my own to find my discoveries that are for me, not for anybody else. And in all of the searching, I would have thought that something would have come along and protected me. When people talk about God, they have to really sit and think about just how insignificant they are in this big, huge universe, and how tiny. I mean, even the word insignificant doesn't describe just how tiny the whole planet here of existence is in comparison to the whole universe. There's no way you can comprehend. I believe I have comprehended. I comprehended it a long time ago. But like I said, I'm tired of living. I do not want to live anymore. It's going to happen anyway. I'm going to die one day anyway. It's gone. The motivation is gone. It was torture for a whole year and a half while they held on to my bus. It was towed away in June of 2010. And finally, they tricked me. They supposedly resent me notices that they were going to auction it off last month. I never got the notices. So I don't think I can tell any of you how forever deeply hurt, how much murder has been committed on me by all kinds of people, both in the public eye and in the private sector. The public sector and the private sector, just living in general, has done irreversible damages to everything I saved or collected or paid for and had plans on. And believe me, I had serious, concisive plans, and there's no protection in the United States. There just isn't. I have a friend of mine named Scott and Yvette. We're all on the street, and none of us homeless people or destitute people, I won't even call it, or people who had homes on wheels who were harassed by the police constantly wherever any of us go. They want people to live in stationary houses owned by mortgages, banks. They want you to be a slave to banks or a slave to a landowner, a person who you're paying rent to. This is just a very bad, wrong picture. So yeah, I can't tell you how my chest right now is just hurting so bad. It's full of nothing but memories of pain and hurt, and how I'm going to continue to be hurt because I have to come up with extra money to safeguard what? I have very little left. No place to be where my presence is respected. I wish there was a country somewhere out there that could hear my call for help and would extend their hand out to me to lift me away, to get me away from this country. The thoughts that I think about committing suicide is, there every day, every day. And eventually I'm going to go through with it. In the past, I had done that before and I failed on a number of occasions. This time I don't think I will fail. And I'll certainly be glad when I just go. Because it's just... now I know why Yvette, my friend of mine, Scott's, his girlfriend, why she went. She took his motor home and she drove it someplace. And she took a bunch of pills, drank some booze, and that was it. They found her dead like 3 days later. And it's sad. It's sad that the only reason stuff like this happens is because your society does this to people. Psychologists cannot rescue people like me. There isn't. If you put all the psychologists and psychoanalysts together on the whole planet, you cannot rescue me. The only thing that could rescue me is to reanimate, recreate everything that you people have taken from me. I want the originals. I want my buses back, my cars back. I want everything back. I want something that cannot be returned to me. So, what am I supposed to do? I just ride my bike around with my stuff in it, wishing there was some way I could just go to sleep and never wake up again. If in fact Dr. Kevorkian was around, I would say just stick those needles in my arm and please put me to sleep forever. Because nobody cares. Nobody cares that can do anything about it. Oh, I know people who say they care, and other comrades of homelessness that say they care, they wish they could help me, and they wish they could be helped. But wishing don't make it on this planet. I see other people living their lives and they're satisfied, I guess, with what they have. I'm not. There are no sustainable relationships that I've ever been in that didn't have some kind of psychological downturn attached to it. The only thing that never hurt me was my working diligently every day on my buses and my cars and my trucks and my future goals and my plans and working towards those goals. Then the city just kept attacking me and attacking me everywhere I went, and private citizens attacking me, and one violation after another. And I don't understand why people do this. It doesn't make sense. So everybody reaching for that brass ring, trying to find their special kind of happiness. I'm so tired, with nothing to look forward to except maybe eventually that I'll have only one bag and then I'll just stick my thumb out or get on a merchant ship and stow away in a merchant ship and go to some other damn country, go someplace else. I don't know. I have no loyalty to this country. I would think that this country would have, a long time ago, city officials would have said, this guy's not going to stop what he's doing. They could have asked me one question: are you going to stop all this? No. This is what I do. And if you're not comfortable with it, you need to find me a way out of here. I woke up this morning, like I wake up every morning, with nothing but dread on my mind. Dread and huge numbers of 30 years worth of bad memories just racing through my mind, and not being able to accept to put it behind me. It's never going to be behind me. Everywhere I look, I see something or a piece of something that I owned. Everywhere. And it hurts. hurts a lot. And I don't want to drink because that's not going to solve my problem. And drugs aren't going to solve it. The only way drugs are going to solve my problem is I'll find the right ones and combine them with alcohol and go to sleep and not wake up. Nobody cares. All I get is comments about, oh, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. It's just blah, blah, blah. When you're not alive, I can imagine what it's like. That's it. Your awareness is dead. That's all that's alive when you're in the human race or this life on planet Earth. You're just aware. That's all. You're aware of your feelings, your thoughts. You're aware of dangers. You're aware of good things, bad things. And then when you're dead, that's it. You're not aware anymore. As far as everyone. As far as not everyone, but a lot of people think that way. When you're dead, you're dead. There are people, the religious types, think that there's some kind of afterlife. There's even stuff on YouTube about ghosts and people haunting their domains, planet Earth, but I know that there are some things in the universe that we can't explain, but I'm so tired I need to go find a place where I can lie down and sleep for another few hours, only to wake up to negative memories, the thoughts of nothing but all the destruction they did to me and the more destruction that's coming. I have to come up with money I don't have to pay for the storages, and I don't even want to be in the storages. I want to go someplace else where I can afford it. So, well, we're at 12 minutes. I don't know. It's just the thoughts just keep flooding my mind with all the stuff that they did and are still going to do to me. Alright, I guess I'm signing off again. Reality Supreme Being, a presidential candidate whose debate challenges, after 5 times, 5 different dates since January, have been totally ignored. And will probably continue to be ignored.